and welcome to this anti-cellulite massage DVD. I'm Marjorie Schuch and I will be your therapist for today. On this DVD we are going to show you how to break down the cellulite and firm and tone up the affected area through specialized massage movements. The equipment you will need for this massage is a good set of towels, a good base oil like grapeseed oil or sweet almond oil, and a good hard surface if you do not have a massage bed. One final note before I show you the massage routine. Always make sure that your client is comfortable and do not experience any pain. So while you're doing the massage, make sure you always ask your client if they are comfortable. Now, let me show you the massage routine that's going to help reduce your cellulite. Hi everybody and welcome to the anti-cellulite massage routine. We don't only experience cellulite on the buttocks, on the back of the leg, but also on the front of the leg, and that's where we're going to start our routine today. We're going to start with a simple effleurage movement. This is just to relax your client. Simple rubbing up from the kneecap to the top of the leg. The next move will be the friction move. This is with friction between you and your client, up and down, fast movements. Make sure you used enough oil, as this can burn your client if you did not. You start from the inside to the outer part of the leg. Between the movements, you can just finish them off with another effleurage movement. The next move is kneading. You take the muscle between your thumb and your hands and you knead the muscle. You start in the middle, then you move to the inner thigh. Make sure you knead the muscles, feel the flesh slide between your fingers. Always make sure your client is comfortable and do not experience any pain. This is a very deep movement. You use a lot of pressure. Once again, an effleurage movement. Now we're going to start with the lymph drainage. The next move is the triangle lymph drainage. You create a triangle with your forefingers and your thumb, and you apply light pressure with the thumbs and slowly move upwards. The reason why the lymph drainage movements are so important is because the lymph contains the toxins that create cellulite. The lymph nodes are situated at the top of the leg, so make sure you use from the kneecap to the top of the leg. The next move we're going to do is the square lymph drainage. Once again, just open the forefingers and create a square. The pressure is again where the thumbs are. Light pressure, move upwards. Now and then you can even do a pump action with the thumbs. Now we're going to do the V fist movement. You create a V with your fists and then slide in your forefingers, open, closing the fist, open, closing the fist. This is also a great pump action move. This will create the vacuum in the lymph drainage, which will improve the blood circulation as well as the lymph. Just another effleurage move. All the moves we start in the middle of the leg, then we move to the inner side and then to the outer side. use medium pressure with the lymph drainage moves. Now we're going to start with ringing. Putting your hands opposite of each other, taking the muscle and creating a ring movement. The ringing movement is obviously to stimulate the blood circulation, but more importantly, to relax your client and to stimulate the muscle. Now we're going to do half leg ringing. Once again, hands opposite each other, sliding past each other, working from the knee to the top of the leg. We start on the inside of the leg, and then we will move to the outer side of the leg. Always remember to ask your client if they are comfortable. And then the ringing move on the middle of the leg. Now we're going to do kneading. The kneading once again is to stimulate blood circulation, but work on that muscles, because you want to loosen the fat molecules for the lymph nodes to be more effective. Make sure you work all your way up to the top part of the leg. Kneading is also medium pressure. It's also a very relaxing move. Always make sure that you have a lot of flesh between your thumb and your forefingers. Otherwise, you could have a pinching effect on your client and could hurt them. Then we're going to start with the hacking. Hacking, put your hands upright, up and down, fast movements. Always make sure your hands are relaxed, otherwise it could be hurtful for your client. Not a lot of pressure, just slightly touch the skin, lift the hand up fast again. As you can see, there's not a lot of pressure. This is really just to stimulate the blood circulation and the lymph movement. And the next move is cupping. Make a little hole in the middle of your hand, looks like a little bucket, and just cap, 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 cap. The most important thing with an anti-cellulite massage is the blood circulation should get going. So with these certain moves, we really stimulate blood circulation. You can see that the skin will start getting red. Make sure you cap all surfaces of the front leg, on the side, on the inner thigh, and work from the kneecap always to the top. Effleurage. The next move is also known as flicking. Just flick with your front fingers, flick the skin. From the kneecap to the top part of the leg. Make sure your nails are short when you do this move. You do not want to scratch your client. Just flick, 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 flick from the kneecap to the top. Make sure your client is comfortable. Another effleurage. The next move is known as palmelling. Create your hand in a loose fist. And with the bottom part of the fist, it's almost like flicking, just slap the skin. Once again, pressure is really light. You hardly touch the skin and then it's lift up again. This is really not to create any pressure, just to stimulate blood circulation. Another effleurage before we move on to the next move. That area is where the lymph node is found. Just stimulate the lymph node, situated right next to the hip bone. Just move up with the effleurage, make round circles right next to the hip bone to stimulate it. Then this is a kneading. The next move is kneading, which you take the one hand and just put a lot of pressure with upwards movements to the top of the leg, almost creating a vacuum between the top and bottom hand, pushing some of the flesh to the top part. You will see that only the bottom hand is really applying the kneading movement. Once again, creating a vacuum will improve the lymph flow. Now we're going to start with the lymph drainage moves again. The blood circulation is improved, and now we're going to move the lymph up again with the triangle move. Putting your thumbs together and creating a triangle with your forefingers. The pressure is only at the thumbs, and the rest of the hand only slides up slowly. These moves are extremely slow, so take your time. And now and then you can put some pressure on the thumbs. The next lymph drainage move we're going to do is the square. Just opening the forefingers and then sliding them up again from the knee to the top of the leg. The pressures on the forefingers are really slight. There's more pressure, medium pressure, where the thumbs are. Always make sure your client is relaxed and do not experience any pain while doing this move. We always start in the middle of the leg, then we move to the inner thigh and then to the outer thigh. Remember, there's more pressure where the thumbs meet together and really slight pressure where the forefingers is on the skin. Nice effleurage. As you work to the top of the leg, you can always slide over the hip bone, as it will stimulate the lymph node to secrete the lymph. Then we're going to do the pumping action with the V fist. So the next move is the V fist move. You create a fist, put your hands together in a V form, and with a pumping action, move the fingers forward and your hands all the way to the top. This once again is to create a vacuum within the lymph vessels, which will improve the lymph flow. You can use more pressure when you do this move. As you slide your fingers forward to create the pump action, you can apply pressure as well. If your client do feel uncomfortable or pain during this move, you can just carry on with the move, just release the pressure and do a slight pump action. Always make sure you cover all the areas of the front leg. Nice effleurage again, working around the hip bone where the lymph node is situated. We are now going to move on to show you how to do the massage on the back of the leg. But you would first finish off the massage on the other leg before you would turn your client around. Turn your client around onto their face now. Then we will start with the massage on the back of the leg and the buttocks.